Hi everybody, welcome to another Atto-free video. This one's going to be about the new 1.5 update that we've just received in our cars in June of 2023. So everybody's been waiting a long time for this app, and everybody thought this would be a really good thing for the car, but I'm not 100% sure it's as good as what we were hoping it would be. So I'm just going to show you how it works, and then we'll point out all the negatives and all the positives about using Android Auto in the car. So alright, so we're just going to turn the car on. Android Auto is very well programmed, so it's very fast to connect and do everything as it should. So now we turn the car on as usual. This is our old system we're used to, and Android Auto is going to take over right that quick. So straight away we've got our Google Maps have come up, and we used to have, and we've got the Spotify that comes with the car over on this side. I think it's still the one that comes in the car. I have to check that out. But yeah, so now we're in Android apps. We want to see the whole idea of using Android Auto is that it takes over, your phone takes over your car. So it limits your ability to access different functions because it doesn't want you touching the tablet all the time. It wants you to concentrate on driving the car and using voice recognition for all your commands. Now the problem is that we used to use the Android tablet to maybe change the air conditioning. Can we do that now? So we normally swipe up and change the air conditioning. No, we can't do that anymore. So that's taken that functionality away from us. We can still use the voice recognition to change. Now we're going to have to basically learn voice recognition to change all the settings in the car, because we no longer have access to any settings in the car now. So all we have over here is all the settings that are on our Android or on the phone itself. So I suppose we could access it through the BYD app. Let's see if we can do that. No, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, it's dropped out of Android Auto. How did that happen? Oh, okay, that's interesting. So there you go. So, that theory wasn't exactly right. So yeah, if you want to get back to the old settings in your car, simply go to the Android Auto app installed on your phone. So I didn't realize that. So that's one good thing that I was a bit concerned about, because I like changing the settings. I like putting the heated seats on in the morning, and I don't particularly like talking to my car just yet, and especially with the microphone positions, which are down here somewhere. It doesn't always pick up what you're trying to say, and the user interface is not as good as Google, so voice recognition is not that good, but it may improve over time. But yeah, I'm just not ready to take the step to do everything voice control the whole car. So I'm still a button person, so I like being able to see these shortcuts here and having the air conditioning controls as we normally would. So back to Android Auto, which is going to be clicking over here. So in that case, yeah, my video is a bit flawed today, because I was going to whinge about how I couldn't get into the BYD app, but actually you can. So yeah, so if you're using Android Auto and you've got sideloaded apps, you can't actually get to it that easy. You gotta press the BYD and then go to your home. So yeah, scroll across. If you want to use Waze Maps, where you can still use it by pressing on this icon here, or if you want to use native apps built into the tablet, which I particularly like. I don't like using my phone to control the car. I prefer to have my phone for, I don't want the battery to go flat in my phone for number one thing. And I think this tablet has the capabilities to run any apps natively, and I'm not convinced. I really like Android Auto because I've been using this for 6 months now, and I've gotten used to it, and I can use the maps. I've got the air conditioning controls already here down the bottom, so I think the old system was maybe better. So yeah, it'd be interesting to know what other people's comments are, because I'm a bit of a creature of habit. So but yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anybody else is. Are you going to be interested to know if you're going to change to Android Auto, or are you going to still, especially if you've side-loaded apps that you really enjoy using, like Waze and even the Google Maps version that's not done for Android Auto, it looks to me to be a bit more user-friendly. So yeah, I don't know if I want to change to Android Auto yet. I've been using it for a week, and I haven't really missed my side-loaded apps all that much. But I think I don't know if I'm completely sold on Android Auto yet. But yeah, but let me know in your comments. So it is very easy to toggle back to Android Auto with the shortcut up here, and then you can go to the car settings down here. So we still are able to whiz around the screen fairly well. But I have to say that using Android Auto this week, I haven't really had to bother. The only thing that bothered me was the air conditioning settings, and I have to do let's see how good it's going to work today. BYD, I am cold.
Alright, the temperature is going up by 1 degree.
Oh, okay, so there you go. So I'm going to have to get used to talking to the car more. And if anybody doesn't know, if you're cold and you put the air conditioning on, the actual lights come up red, which you can see there, to indicate that it's going to warm up the car. So yeah, if you're using Android Auto, you're going to have to, well, the whole idea is not to press the buttons of the car, so we're going to have to use the voice. So I want to turn the fan speed to 2. Yeah, so we're just going to have to get better at using the voice recognition software, which some people like doing. I'm not a big fan. I don't like talking to the car all that much, but yeah, that's the future, I guess, because Android Auto is to trying to minimize the amount of times you tap the screen or use the screen, because when you're using the screen, you don't have your eyes on the road. So yeah, voice recognition is going to be the future, whether we like it or not. So yes, if you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much. We're getting closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So hoping to reach that in the next month or two. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching the video today. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something about how the system works. And yeah, I look forward to more Atto free videos in the future.